Welcome back, guys. I am the Grim Coder, and this is Project Ozone 3. And last time, you remember, we set up this melter, and while you guys were away, I went ahead and took all the sand that we had over here and sent it through the sifter, and so now I got all the stuff here. And what we're going to do today is we're going to start by collecting this all together and sticking it and running it through the smelter. And we're going to try to hook this up to here so we can run it through automatically. We can fill it with lava automatically. And then we're going to start working on our mob spawner. So we need a ender pearl pretty quickly, or a couple actually, to help us with our automation of resources. So we're going to set up a little mob grinder, and I'll show you how that'll work in a second. So, what we're going to start doing first off is I'm going to, that's not the right recipe. If you take this and you set this all in like this, you get blaze mesh. And blaze mesh can be put underneath a crucible to allow it to melt 30 times faster than before. So if we fill it up, it melts the cobblestone faster. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take some apples and run some apples through here so we have some food. Alright, let's quickly run through this. We're going to have a lot of resources. We're not going to have everything that we need, but we're going to have a good amount of stuff. So I just got back from vacation, so I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I left while I was on vacation. Good trip. We had a lot of fun. We went and visited Paul Bunyan Land in Brainerd, Minnesota. So that was fun. If you haven't been there, kind of a fun trip. Okay, so now let's go ahead and dump this in here. So now that's going to start coming down through like this. One thing that we're going to need to make to help us with this process is a redstone clock. So a redstone clock sends a redstone signal every it's made of stone, isn't it? Not cobblestone. Sends a redstone signal to trigger things to happen, and we will use this to trigger the smeltery, or the melter, I should call it. I also created a lever, and I'll show you how that works in a second. So basically what we can do is stick this right here, and if we put the lever on it, we can control it. I actually put it in the wrong spot. What we want it to do is actually put it right there. So that'll automatically go. So you can watch it go around and tick. And as it ticks around, it'll trigger the thing. If we don't want it to trigger, you can shut it off by flipping the lever on. Alright, let's grab some apples. I guess I missed osmium. Throw that up there. Okay, so what we need to connect this thing up is what's called a hardened aqueduct, or fluid duct, I should say. We need Invar and we need lead. So Invar is created by smelting Invar blend. Invar blend is iron and nickel dust. We get those by running them through a pulverizer. So another thing that we should look at is actually a enigmatic generator. I can remember what we're making here. Is a magmatic generator. So it takes a lava bucket, takes a furnace generator, machine block. Let's see if we can make this. Okay, first things first, looks like we need that. And click on you, click on this. Okay, we got 4 of those. And go back in there, create a furnace generator. We need a furnace. That can be done. Click on this, create a furnace generator. Click on this, create. So we have everything except for the lava bucket. So let's take the bucket and come over here to the lava, grab a lava bucket, and there we go. So now we have a magmatic generator, which allows us to create power. So what we're going to do is find a place to put this temporarily, because we're going to move it, but let's set it right here. And if we take our bucket, we can fill it, sort of. Let's go ahead and make a hopper. Okay. Okay, now with this hopper, we're going to go ahead and set that on top of here. And we're going to run over here and grab... It holds 5. So we'll go ahead and dump that in like that. Perfect. So now... Now that we got that going, we're making lava. We'll be able to transfer more of this over into here. So this creates this. So we actually need the pulverizer. So we're actually going to need, I think it's 5 pulverizers. But let's just make 1 for now. We're going to use these pulverizers. So we'll make that. We're going to use these pulverizers for a number of different things. Okay, we need tin and we need more iron. But let's sleep first. We're going to use the pulverizers to take the cobblestone that the cobblestone generator generates, break it down into gravel, and then break it down into sand, and then break it down into dust. And we'll be able to automate that. Going to grab up some of this ore that we have here, and we're actually going to just dump it all in here so we can work with it. Let's collect some of these up because we might be able to merge them. Anything? Just the lead, it looks like. Okay. That's fine. Put that in there later. Now, let's make tin gear. And let's make... Oh, we need iron still. Do I not have enough iron? move iron to the front of the line. There we go. Okay, while we're waiting for that, let's talk a little bit about the plan. So the plan is that we're going to extend everything out this direction. Doing this just for a pattern, so you can see that that stone brick lines up with that stone brick. No other reason other than pattern. And I think it looks nice. Let's go ahead and grab some cobblestone. I'll try to do this without falling off. Okay, and then what we're going to do, turn on our grid, start extending it this direction. So this is going to be where our mob spawner is. Our mob spawner is going to be in the middle of kind of a ring of dirt that I'll start using as a means to farm. Just small stuff, just, you know, carrots and beets and potatoes, things like that, that we can use for food if we decide we want to eat something other than apples. Because quite frankly, that apple tree provides us with enough food, and we don't have a mod that we have to worry about where we need to eat a different type of food or anything, keep a well-balanced diet. So that's not a problem. So we won't worry about it. Okay, now gotta go get more stone. Let's see if we got some iron. And we do, perfect. Let's go back over here. And I'm going to make this frame. So we've got a machine frame, and we need some copper gears. We need 2 of those. And the only thing we need is a piston. We have everything for a piston. So, boom, we have a pulverizer. Now, with this pulverizer, we can stick this over here. And the cool thing is that we need invar. Isn't that what I said? So, if we look up what we can use this for, invar. So, 2 iron, 1 nickel. So, what we can do is take iron ore. See if we can figure out how much nickel we have. We have 3 here. And where's our iron? And 7 iron. So if it's 2, so we would need 6 iron. So that works. Oops. Put that back there. Let's just go ahead and run the iron through here. Should go pretty quick. While we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and load up on more of this and run back over here. Perfect. Go ahead and break that and replace it with this, just so that it matches, and then can go ahead and start this process. Okay. Okay, so that's completed. So let's go ahead and run the nickel through here quick. You can make more if we need it. Oh, and we have run out of lava here, so let's go ahead and fill that up. And fill that up as well. Okay, now we can create our blend by going like this. Now we can get 9 invars if we just go ahead and dump that in there. There we go. So what we can use the invar blank for, or what we can use the invar for, is to create these hardened fluid ducts, which use lead on the inside. So invar and lead, so that should be pretty easy. Let's go find our lead. Lead, perfect. We'll go ahead and turn off these guidelines for now, because we've created our platform, essentially. Don't worry, I got plans out here to make this so that it's a little safer for us, so we're not running around and falling off the edge. That's right, invar takes forever. One thing I'm going to do, because we're going to need some more coal, so I believe we get coal by sieving cobblestone. I'm going to go ahead and throw some sieving gravel. I'm going to go ahead and throw some cobblestone into the pulverizer, just so that it's making something on the side. Okay, there's the invar. So, we can make 6 of these, which is great. What we're going to need now is put this here. Remember I said I wanted to hide everything under here? And for some reason, there we go. Let's say we're a little leggy there for a second. But we're going to try to hide everything under here. So we're going to go down, which of course means we need a few more. And it's nighttime, so let's sleep quick before monsters come. Alright, and I think, on that note, well, actually here, let me see if I can get this finished before the end of the episode here, quick. At least to power that. We're going to need what's called a servo. This is going to be how we control things coming in and out of the crucible. And we need iron. So let's see if we have iron. I think we do. And there it is. So, now we can finish it, and we will have this part done. So if we stick that in there, and we hit it with our hand, we can change our redstone control to ignored. So it will automatically pump, and you can see it just filled itself up. Then the next thing we can do is actually, see how this is empty? So if we stick this here, this there, and that there, that's filling itself up. And now we are generating power. We'll fill that back in so things are hidden and we can walk around it. And there you go. That is how we automate the system to create lava, pump it into here for the melter, and to create power. So I think we've come a long way. I think we're underway to create a nice little space here for our mob spawner. And we will continue on the next episode. So I hope you guys had a good week last week while I was on vacation. It was fun and relaxing. And if you liked this episode, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you would like to be notified of all the new content that I put out, please hit that bell. Until next time, take care.